To a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Barnes. Good chance here! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He's certainly... Fagioli! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tack. Good effort from distance. Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Neither side yet able to find the net. The pressing's in, and he's let fly! That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is...
And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lille have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barnes! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Gets the shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Yildiz. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's gone for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now this could be a chance. Gets a good foot in there. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Just about within shooting range.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he thumps it clear. He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Lille who take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Lille leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Surely now!
2 added minutes have
It's
been
fallen
indicated.
kindly here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a
now,
fair
I'd just
reflection
like
of
to read out
the
our
level of
fair
endeavour
fight
from
for
both
celebrating
teams.
their
I think
birthdays today.
they lead
Everyone
because they
please
did most
welcome
of
to
the
the field
probing. A little
our
more
players.
penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Lille leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries from distance. Missed by a fraction. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer after 51 minutes is number 25.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
And that was nowhere near his best. He's in a great position here. Takes the shot! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. We're in for an intriguing second.
He's gone for goal! That has not gone well. So what can they make of this? And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He's gone for goal. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's dealt with that. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Raspadori. Can he get it through?
Might want to be careful there.
And now the breakaway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Lille do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well measured. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Valverde. Now it's Morata. Takes a shot! Quality ball. And they can counter here. And here's Valverde. Great ball, and he's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Substitution in progress.
Lille can make their change now with a break in play. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good ball, good take. Now it's Morata.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries a measured ball, and he's chance!
Lille really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Morata. Zambo Anguissa, and there's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Comes out and deals with it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Valverde. Anguissa. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Added minute has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Valverde. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Morata. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.